Hello, friends! My name is Oinky Poinky, aka Elliot. I'm here with my wife.
Hi.
And you are back for another episode, of Horizon Zero Dawn. And we thank you so much for joining us. If you've been along with us for the ride, you know how far and wide we've had to come to get to this point. So, let's continue on and stop the blabbering.
Logging arrivals, Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Oh my
Don't
goodness.
count your chicken embryos before they incubated, hon.
Her reflexes
She's
just
still
saved
firing
me.
up. Be a while
Nice.
before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And here we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like...
Geronimo! I find it activate things. It stops the dialogue from what you were listening to. Okay, there's a handle there, but we need to get over there. Let's go over here.
Guess that's my
Go down
last
here.
cross.
What is this thing? What is this thing?
Is that just a light?
It almost looks like it, but nothing else looks like it.
Huh. Oh wait, no, there's like little things scrolling down.
Maybe it's an iPad. Alright, let's go. Oh my
Dang.
goodness!
Aloy, do you not care about your life?
I know, you're crazy, girl.
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer.
Yeah, let's get off of this thing ASAP.
Oh, well, that's over.
Oh, we slid into a rock. Nice. Oh my! There's so many times I've almost died. Alright, are we going up? We're going up. Perfect.
I wonder if anyone can actually do all this like she does it.
Not without considerable resting in between, I think.
Yeah, right? And like swinging from really far heights and grabbing on.
Mhm.
That's
A lot
I
of
mean,
strain on your arms.
I know.
Pop
That's,
out of their sockets.
Once this was...
that's
all
nearly
that was
impossible
my
for
life.
a man. For man strength.
Deeper and deeper into the machine's heart we go. To find our true mother.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Nice. Okay, so we got a journal. Let's see. Where was this journal? Sobek's journal. Damage under repair. Damage under repair. Okay. So that's why he was saying it could take weeks, days, years. Okay, we'll continue on this way. Squeeze through this crevice here.
Elizabeth.
What at her face?
There she is. She's
That's
on
her face
TV.
when she's older.
How does the resemblance look?
She actually looks different.
A little bit, huh?
And
Yeah.
her bone structure is different.
No. Can we please activate this?
Are those mushrooms? What are those things on the bottom?
Oh,
Oh, roses.
It's her graveyard, maybe. I don't know.
I'm logging
Kind of
this
looks like a
6 hours
gravesite.
after
Yeah.
final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal
Oh,
malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
They should have had 2 doors.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired.
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close.
She sacrificed herself.
Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
Is she going home to her earthly home?
Oh no.
Or is she going to
That
heaven?
was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobeck.
Maybe we'll find her alive.
She gave everything for the hope
like
of
Frozen?
life on this planet. And we are
She is
all in
Elizabeth.
her debt.
The cloned version. Who is this person? Oh, Silence.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
I kind of want to find her
When
body
people
now.
bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Maybe he meant You just brain. don't get brain. it. Do brain.
You think she was better because she was smart. Because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself. For others. For everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
Be a human,
She said she
Silence.
wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
I think Silence is a machine. He's kind of void of emotion.
Or he could just be an INTP.
I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express
He doesn't have the right
all
balance,
your
huh?
children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much.
Liz, you're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said, keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him.
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Liz? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Liz. It's poison.
This is a crazy laboratory.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored,
Oh my
you
goodness.
found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Once again. Game mechanics have saved me from dying. Okay.
No, it's Ted again.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make it better, Liz. With a single stroke. Make it all.
I don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
Silence is funny. How are we supposed to get across here? Just jump? Okay. No, this way.
Take the stairs like a civilized person.
Like a civil. Oh, what is that? Oh, I thought it was a hologram.
Oh, what's this? What? Dad.
Were these the lab scientists that we saw in the hologram meeting?
They've been there forever.
This
When
is
I
where it all
opened the
ended.
hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
Uh-oh, were they suffocated?
Oh,
Was it
maybe.
vacuum sealed?
Maybe.
It's
They
not
ran out of
good.
air.
Interesting. Let's go ahead and play this.
Maybe life force were cut off.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm
That
you.
was
but
Ted.
I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system.
What I'm trying to say is I can't stop thinking about the ones who'll come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted, we've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Phantom atmosphere.
What?
Uh-oh.
That is like.
Uh-oh. Wow.
That was not logical.
It's crazy that he had that much control over
Yeah,
rooms
he
like
shouldn't
that.
have.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never
There's no
saw the
such thing as
slaughter
a
in the
blameless
sun ray.
man.
Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
Man, if there wasn't any air in here for that long, when she entered it must have smelled terrible in here. Like death and decay.
The master override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
No big deal.
How do you kill Hades with it? Just with the stick? Oh, we didn't check out that little room? We
Oh,
never
this
got
one right next to
look
it?
in. Yeah.
Nice.
Happy treasure's been
That was
told.
a lot of stuff. Wow, that was a lot of stuff.
Nice.
Cool.
Is that good?
Try not to fall to your death.
Thanks.
The master override doesn't override gravity.
Keep holding, keep holding.
Okay. This might not be the way. Let's go up this way. There we go. The music in this game is so good.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge.
Traitor!
And delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
Okay.
Wouldn't that destroy Hades too?
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus. Recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't.
Sorry about that,
I
guys.
was learning so much.
Dogs heard someone at the door.
Calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the eclipse was born.
Ah.
Anything to win back Holy
It all
Meridian.
makes sense.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes, I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence. Pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along.
Dun, dun,
I was merely
dun.
trespassing.
Well, that tied up a lot of loose ends. Thanks for joining us, guys, for another episode of Horizon Zero Dawn. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to us to in the next episode. I think it's all wrapping up very nicely. We'll see you next time. Bye, folks.